What's going on, Tiger fans? My name's Eric Trosclair with Eye on the Tigers. Welcome to another episode. Check us out on all your favorite social platforms at Be in the Know. So what we do here, guys, if it's the first time being here, we preview the last game and we review the upcoming game. LSU is on a bye week, so what we're going to do is talk about what they could do in the bye week, and we're going to talk about this Ole Miss game. So LSU goes down on a tough one. This Ole Miss team, man, was ready to pack a punch coming into this LSU game. This was a big matchup, clearly, for both teams. And anytime Lane Kiffin has a team, they're going to have an offense that's ready to rock and roll, and that's exactly what this Ole Miss team was ready to do on Saturday. So let's get into it. On the LSU side of things, you had Garrett Nussmeier, 21 for 34, 197, one touchdown, one interception. We're going to get more on that later. Harlan Berry, 7 carries, 22 yards, 1 touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 6 carries for 18 yards. Zevion Thomas, 3 for 63. Berry and Brown, 5 for 40. Nick Anderson finds the end zone, 2 for 28 and 1 touchdown. And Aaron Anderson goes down with an injury, man. We absolutely hate to see that here at Be in the Know. We hate to see anybody but Double A, one of our favorite players. He's Mr. Consistent, man. So this bye week's coming at a good time for this Tiger offense. So let's talk about this defense, man. This defense played a great game. They did on all 3 levels of the defense. The defensive line, linebackers were flocking to the ball. Your secondary played a very good game. But when you stay on the field constantly, when you're always on the field, it's hard. Eventually, that offense is going to break through, and unfortunately, that's what happened. So let's get into it. A.J. Halsey, 13 total tackles on the day. Whit Weeks, 10 tackles on the day. And Mansour Delane, 11 tackles on the day. 3 Tigers with double-digit total tackles. That's massive, right? So my game ball goes to A.J. Halsey. This guy is so fun to watch. He flocks to the ball. He just makes things happen. You know, he's a true playmaker in your secondary. This is a high draft pick that we're watching, Tiger fans. You know, that's somebody we're going to be seeing for a long time on Sundays, in my opinion. So LSU, this offense, man, we got to talk about it. What's going on with Garrett Nussmeier? Coach Brian Kelly saying that this core injury isn't a big thing that we need to worry about. But, man, if you've ever done anything, not even athletically, if you ever tried to walk, if you ever tried to even get out of bed with a lower back injury, it's not very comfortable, you know, especially if you try to throw something, if you try to jump, if you try to run, it's not very comfortable. It doesn't feel good. I'm not saying anything bad, you know, clearly about Garrett Nussmeier or Brian Kelly. I'm just saying that I think there's more to this injury than what we're being led on to. Also, play calling is starting to get a little questionable. I'm not a big fan of this play, you know, the play calling and this game plan going into this Ole Miss game, this rushing offense. Something has got to give. I mean, this offensive line, man, was supposed to be great, and I'm not saying that individually they're not good players, because they are. It's just you got to figure it out somehow, and it's getting to a point in the season. You're about to go through a gauntlet if you're LSU. You think it was tough before this bye week. Wait till after. Go back and look. Go look at the rest of the LSU schedule with these defenses they have coming up. So hopefully this bye week they can figure some things out. Just try to find some balance, man. Keep these defenses. Make them respect the run game at least. Yet again, you're close to the bottom of the SEC in rushing offense. Something's got to give. Also, on this offense, I hate to keep harping on them because, you know, we're all fans here, right? But LSU in opening drives this year, listen to this, 19 plays, 62 yards, 1 interception, 0 points. Goose egg. We have this awesome defense. We got to help them out. Got to help them out. You remember a few years ago, it was kind of the opposite, right? You had a great offense, a championship offense, with no support on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not that scared to say you got a championship defense, and right now they're not getting the support that they need on the offensive side of the ball. Like I said, that's just me. But kudos to Lane Kiffin, man. Kudos to this Ole Miss team. They were ready to they're ready to play. Logan Diggs did get into the end zone. That's a former Tiger. It stinks that he doesn't have the purple and gold on anymore, but also at the same time, it's pretty cool, to see a former Tiger get into the end zone. So you got South Carolina coming up after the bye. Lenore Sellers is kind of licking his chops over there after watching what Trinidad Chambliss did. Also, in Trinidad Chambliss, man, kudos to this young man for betting on himself, playing at the Division II powerhouse Ferris State, winning a championship over there, and betting on himself, and knowing he could be a Division I quarterback and taking a chance, man. That's what it's all about. It's pretty cool to see. South Carolina, back to them. They're also coming off of a bye. They're going to be fresh and ready to go, just like you are. So hopefully LSU could, clean up these boo-boos, clean up these little mishaps. They're close, man. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying they're horrible. Furthest thing, please don't understand. Please don't misunderstand me. But it's just what this team could be, right? You know what they could be. You know their potential, and you want to see it. So heal up, figure things out during this bye week. As always, go Tigers. Oh, nope. Go Bulldogs. Got a big game tonight. So, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in on the Tigers. Check us out, all your favorite social platforms at Be in the Know. I'm Eric Troskler. Have a good day.